Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.
Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is Tracy, and I am feeling good today. I'm blessed, although I didn't sleep very well last night. But anyway, God is good. We are here. We're breathing. We have another day to make a better decision. Okay. We have another day to do something right. We have another day to apologize, to mend relationships, to do something different. We have another day. Okay. It wasn't over yesterday. Yesterday wasn't our last day. Every day that we have on this earth is another opportunity to be greater than we was yesterday. Yes, yes, yes. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified that your girl upload another video. And I'm going to thank you in advance for watching my video in the end. Till the end. Yes. Oh, and happy Tuesday to you, baby. Yes, happy Tuesday, y'all. So today, I want to talk about bitterness. What is bitterness? Bitter people. Bitterness. There's a few traits of people that are bitter, and I wrote them down so I can make sure I cover every attribute. I wrote them down, made a note of them. I sure did. So a bitter person, you know somebody bitter, they're never happy. They can have everything. They can have the best job. They can be married in a wonderful relationship, beautiful kids, money in the bank, bills paid. They can have everything. And they still find something negative. They're not optimistic people. They don't see the glass half full. They see it half empty. They always find the dark side of everything. They can never find anything good out of anything. They never can be happy. That's one of the traits. Do you know someone like that? Let's keep talking about bitterness. They hold grudges. People that are bitter, they don't know how to let go. If a person gets in an argument, two people get in an argument, they don't know how to agree to disagree. They don't know how to apologize and let it go. They may apologize, but they don't let it go. They keep bringing it up. They're still mad at you, even if they apologize. Even if you talked about it. And you might have forgot about it. You might have went on with your life. Just went on. And you call them up, you think everything's cool, and they bring it up. They bring up what happened, even though you guys talked about it and you apologize. They don't let anything go. They don't let anything go. And they generalize. Bitter people generalize. What I mean by that is, let's say something happened to them. Whether a man did it, a woman did it, or a company did it. Instead of being mad at that person, they're mad at the whole group of people. So they're mad at all women, or they're mad at all men, or they're mad at everybody that drinks. If something happened to them because somebody was drinking, then they hate everybody that drinks. They hate everyone that drinks, everyone that did whatever it was that person is associating to what happened to them. Okay? They generalize. They don't just hate that person for what happened or mad at that person for what happened. They hate everybody that does or that is associated with that type of whatever. Good morning. You know, they hate all women. They hate all men. They hate everybody that drink. They hate everybody that wears black. They hate everybody that looks a certain type of way. They hate everybody that's, you know. That's 3 traits right there. Holding grudges, generalizing, and not letting go. They don't let go. What else did I write down here? What else did I wrote some stuff down. And I really thought a lot about this. And this is, I really needed to do this video today on bitterness. Because there's a lot of bitter people in the world. Have you ever went to work, and here's another trait, and you may have stuff going on in your life. We all do. We all got stuff going on in our life. We all had something going on. We all been through some things, but we live with it. We cope with it. We find something to be happy about. Okay? You come to work and you say, good morning to everyone, or you're smiling, or this and that. They don't like people that are happy. They don't like it. I wrote it down. Here it is. I wrote it down. They don't like cheerful people. They don't like cheerful people. They don't. If you're happy, they just, what are you happy about? They want to steal your joy. They're never happy, ever. They only like the sound of their voice. And what I mean by that is, let's say you call up one of your friends, this particular person who's bitter. You always kind of figure out what is wrong with her. You're like, why is she always... So you call her up, and everything's about what they're going through. They just throw off to you what they're going through. They're always complaining. They're always complaining what they don't have. They're always complaining what the other person have. They're always complaining about their life. They never see anything positive going on with their life. They only want to hear their voice. They only want to talk about what they want to talk about. It's all about them. They only want to talk about what they want to talk about. They only want to hear their voice. They're very jealous-hearted. Very jealous-hearted. They're very jealous-hearted people. They never congratulate anyone else on anything that's going on good for someone else. If something good happened for you, they find something negative out of it. They're never happy for anyone else. So let's go over the ones they struggle to accept advice. When you try to give them advice and you try to help them see things from another perspective, they can't accept that. They can't accept your advice, anyone's advice. They just stay mad and bitter for whatever reason, whatever they went through in life. They can't accept any advice from anyone. It's their way or the highway. If you don't think how they think, if you don't see it how they see it, if your opinion doesn't match theirs, if you don't agree with what they're saying, if your opinion is opposite of what they think, what their opinion is, oh no, they don't like that. You have to agree with them. You have to think like them. If they're mad at someone, you better not talk to that person. You better not, if they mad at somebody, you better not try to say something about the other person like, well, do you think maybe you're looking at it in the wrong way? What about this perspective? What about that perspective? Are you sure you're not? Oh no. If they're mad at Susie, you better agree with them. And you better jump on their bandwagon. And you better be mad at Susie too. And you better not say anything good about Susie. She better not catch you even talking to Susie, because she doesn't like Susie. Susie made her upset. Susie did this to her. And you go and talk to Susie? They feel like you're a traitor. You have to be on their bandwagon, or if you ain't on their bandwagon, they done with you. Okay? They're always seeking attention. They're always seeking attention. They're always seeking attention. They have to be a center of attention. They hold grudges. They're very jealous-hearted people. They don't like happy people. They don't like cheerful people. They're not optimistic. They do not see the glass half full. They see it half empty. They can't find anything positive out of nothing. They generalize. If a person do something to them that hurt them, maybe they've been through something in their past when they were a child. Maybe they had a bad experience with a particular person that did a particular thing. Instead of them being mad at that person or angry at that person, they're angry at everybody that has done or does that thing that person did. Whether it's drinking alcohol, smoking weed, eating some food that they don't like. Maybe somebody threw a lemon pie in their face. And she don't like nobody that eats lemon pie. If you eat lemon pie, you're a horrible, horrible person. They generalize. And they're just unhappy people. They don't know how to let go. I wrote one other thing down. Let me get it. I think I said it. Hold grudges. I think I said it. Okay, I got to find a way to put this. Let me give you a scenario. Have you ever had a friend that was always angry, never happy, a bitter person, okay? But at this point, you don't know that they're bitter. You're just thinking, what is wrong with them? And all of a sudden, you guys are cool. You guys are laughing. She's happy for some reason. She's happy. You guys are laughing. You're talking. You're going places. You're going out to lunch. You're doing this and you're doing that. Maybe a month or two go by, and all of a sudden, she stopped talking to you. And one day you be like, damn, it just dawned on me. I ain't talked to her in a couple of days. So you call her. No answer. You call her again. No answer. You go straight to voicemail. Then you be like, oh my God. First you're thinking, I hope everything's okay. So you text her. No reply. Or if you do get a reply, it's shade. I don't feel like being bothered. Or you may not even hear anything from her or him. Okay? I'm going to tell you about a bitter man, how men act when they're bitter. And all of a sudden, the women, she just don't respond. She don't feel like being bothered. They only want to be bothered with you when it's convenient for them. Okay? When they're in the mood and they don't feel like talking and they don't feel like being bothered, they don't even talk to you. They don't text you back. They don't answer your call. They just shun you. And they just look, frown upon you. They don't even want to talk to you no more. Especially if something's good has been happening for you. If something's good has been happening for you, and you got a promotion or you met someone or whatever it is, Okay? And now she got a chip on her shoulder again. So now she don't want to talk to you because right now you're in a good space. Things are happening for you. All the things that you've been wanting to achieve, you're achieving them. So now she doesn't want to talk to you. They play with your emotions. They only want to deal with you when it's convenient for them. Okay? Or they say stuff like, I deserve a good man, or I deserve that promotion. They want all the things in life. They want all these things, but they don't take any steps to do anything to get those things. They just complain. They complain about what they don't have. They complain that they didn't get the promotion. They complain that they didn't get picked for this to do this. They complain that they can't find a man. They complain that their marriage broke up. The husband even tried to tell her some things that she should try to do. He talks to her. He tells her things that, hey, this is bothering me, or stop doing this, or you know how men are, how they talk. Take heed to that. They complain about the things that they don't have, and they don't do anything. They don't make any changes. They don't take any steps to get those things, to gain happiness, to gain the things that they want. They don't take any steps towards that. They just complain. And every time you see them, they're upset. Every time you see them, they gossiping and talking about somebody else. And you better not say nothing nice about anybody that they're talking about or anybody that they don't like. You have to think like they want you to think. If they're mad at someone, you got to be mad at them. You can't talk to the people that they don't like. You have to see the things and view the things how they see things and how they view things. Your perspective have to match theirs. It can't go against theirs. I think that was about 8 things. They hold grudges. They generalize. They're not optimistic. They see the glass half empty, not half full. They gossip. They don't like cheerful people. They jealous. Bitterness. Bitterness is a bad place to be in. And if you know somebody that you experience some of these things with, and you be like, damn. They don't even take advice. They talk to you about their issues and you try to give them. They don't want to take advice. They only want to hear their own voice. They only want to talk about their issues. After they get their issues thrown out, they hang up the phone or they change the subject. Something happened to them in their past growing up. A lot of things, most of the time, it starts in your childhood. And some people don't know how to cope with things. And they hold on. They hold grudges. Bitter people hold grudges. And they don't know how to get past things that happen to them. And they carry it on inside. And they carry it on for years and years to come. And then when they get old, they get cantankerous. Old, bitter old lady. That's how a bitter person, they're bitter. They're angry. They're always mad. Always. Always finding something to complain about. They're never satisfied. They're never satisfied. They don't make any steps. They don't take any steps to make any changes to make their life better, to gain the things that they need. They just complain about it. They just complain about it. They find something wrong with every single thing. They're miserable people. Bitter people. I work with a lot of bitter people. Bitter. Don't want to speak to you. Be mad because you're talking to somebody else. They don't like that person and you're talking to that person, so now they don't want to talk to you. Or there's some people I work with, they jump on the bandwagon. If one person is mad at you, then all the bitter people, they just, huddle together. All the bitter people. You say good morning, they don't speak. They look at you all crazy. They hold on to grudges. They be mad at you and hate you and despise you because of something you got going on with Sally Sue. You've never had no issues with this person. But because you had one with Sally Sue, and Sally Sue don't like you, now these other people don't like you. They're bitter, miserable people. Excuse me, miserable people. I work with a bunch of unhappy, miserable people. They hate to smile. They're just, all they want to do is sit around and talk about you. Laugh at you when things go wrong. Or they act like they care. And a vulnerable person, sometimes we get vulnerable in our life. And when someone is kind to you, and they say, oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay? Girl, what's and you're vulnerable. And you end up telling them you use their shoulder to cry on. And they make you feel like they care. They make you feel like they empathizing with you. They make you feel like they really have some sympathy for you. And then after they find out what's wrong with you, what happened, why you're crying or why you're sad or whatever the case is, after they find out, they spread that news. It spreads like cancer. Everybody in the office know about what happened. Whether you're in the office, whether you're in a group of friendships or the family member, whatever the situation is, everybody finds out. Everybody in the family, everybody at the job, or maybe if you're young watching this and you're in school, all the classmates know about it. Everybody in the school know what happened. Miserable people. Miserable. They have a touch. A bitter person, they have a touch of being a sociopath. A sociopath. Not a psychopath, a sociopath. They lie. They don't admit the truth. That's a sociopath. A sociopath will look at you in your face. You can have the evidence right there in front of them. They will still lie. They're manipulative. A bitter person, they're borderline sociopath. Let's take a sip of coffee. Let's marinate Take a sip of coffee on that one. Woo, this is hot. I gotta let some of this steam out of this. Woo. Let's marinate. A bitter person is borderline sociopath. A bitter person, when they're bitter, they just drain the life out of you. They're so negative. A bitter person is so freaking negative. It's like they suck the life out of you. A bitter person will suck the life out of you, will drain you. And they always think that you're talking about them. They always think you're talking about them. And everything's about them. They only want to hear their voice. So you want me to go over the traits again? They hold grudges. Holding a grudge. They will hold, I can't even get the word out. They do not know how to let go. They will hold a grudge for years. They don't know how to let go. They only want to hear their voice. What I mean by that is they only want to talk about what they want to talk about. They don't like cheerful people. They're not optimistic. They generalize. They're jealous. They gossip. You have to see, you have to be on their bandwagon at all times, or they will cut you loose. They will cut you loose. They want everything. They want things, but they don't take any steps to make any changes in their life. They just complain about every single thing. They don't make any changes in their life to be better, to get those things they're complaining about. They can have everything good going for them, and they still find something to complain about. They're never happy. They're never satisfied. They will just stop talking to you for no reason. You don't even know why they stopped talking to you. You might not hear from them for a couple of weeks. They get mad, and they won't even tell you why they're mad or what they're going through. Just all of a sudden, they don't want to be bothered right now. They don't want to be bothered with you. They only want to be bothered with you when it's convenient for them. They're one-sided. Bitterness is it's terrible to be bitter. Bitterness is bad. It's sad. There's a whole bunch of bitter people in this world. We work with them. We see them every day in the grocery stores. We see them at work. They're in our families. We know people in our personal life like that. They all everywhere. They everywhere. Social media. Because that's like the main thing that's going on now. Social media, the workplace, your family, friends, people. You see them every day all through the walks of life. Bitter people. Miserable, bitter people. They just drain you with their negativity. They suck the life out of you. Bitterness. I am praying for every single person watching today If you are bitter and you know someone that is bitter, I am praying for that situation right now in the name of Jesus. I'm praying that God will remove the spirit of bitterness. I pray right now in the name of Jesus. We are praying against the spirit of bitterness. We all can be bitter. Sometimes we're bitter about certain things. But there are so many people that are straight 100 bitter. We all could be having something that happened to us in life and it kind of made our personality a certain type of way. But we fight not to be bitter, because bitterness is so many different layers to bitterness. So many different layers. It's sad. It's sad. Bitter people, it's sad. And I work with a lot of them. And I when I pull up in the parking lot to go to work, I feel this strong force of negativity that comes upon me. As soon as I walk in a building, you can just cut it with a butter knife. It's a lot of bitter people in this world. We have friends that we love that are bitter. People in our family. People we know. People we deal with. I'm praying for God to heal us, to remove the spirit of bitterness. That's it, you guys. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you watched it till the end. Yes. I'm about to end this video. And what do I always say before I end my videos? Hold your head up. We're going to be optimistic today. We're going to see the glass half full. We're going to find something positive today. And we're going to hold on to it. We're going to find something positive today. We're going to take it one day at a time. If you're bitter, you know somebody bitter, pray for them. But if you're bitter and you want to change that, you pray and you try to find something positive out of everything, every situation. Just try to find one thing positive today. Okay? Keep a smile on your face. Don't be walking around with self-pity with your head all hung low. Don't be walking around with your nose all frowned up and turned up because you feeling the way you feeling. Don't steal nobody's joy because you don't have none. And if you do have some, don't let nobody steal yours. Don't let nobody hook you today. That's it, you guys. That's it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.